This is Stadium Steve, your link to review of college football stadiums, baseball stadiums, and college campuses. Today we are reviewing West Virginia University in Morgantown, West Virginia. The main drag in Morgantown is High Street. I don't know how great of a name for a street that is, especially in a college town, but it is High Street. There's a lot of bars and shopping and restaurants, what have you. West Virginia University has about 130 majors or so, both undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral programs. They do have a medical school, a law school, and the main major is nursing. Also at West Virginia University, was the world's first institute devoted to human memory, if that appeals to you. They also have groundbreaking work in physics, energy, and astronomy, as well as neuroscience and forensic science, if any of that appeals to you. Like I said, nursing is the most popular major here. We are making our way towards the Student Center, which, in my opinion, is the better the Student Center, the better your college experience. That's where you're going to be doing a lot of hanging out. University of West Virginia is about 70 miles from Pittsburgh, which is your closest big city. So even though it is a college town, really safe here if you have the gumption to go to a big city and see sports or whatnot. It is always there. It's a pretty easy drive up I-79. Okay, we're about ready to enter the Student Center. Like I said, this is kind of the center of the university, or most universities, in that it's kind of where you spend most of your free time. And like I said, the better the Student Center, the better your university experience. The Student Center is called the lair, or the mountain lair. If you noticed, I've been having a lot of trouble breathing up here. I assure you, it's only because I'm old and fat. Morgantown is only about 1,100 miles in elevation, so it is not high altitude. So here's the Student Center right here. You can see, really beautiful campus. So let's head on in. There is a games area here that includes chess and bowling, as you can see. And although it is closed now, there is a pool room, several pool tables here called Side Pocket, right next to the bowling alley here in the Student Center. This one's really just a game room. Not much else going for it. But it is right next to their student bookstore, so we'll head on in there. Okay, we are heading over to the West Virginia University bookstore to see what they have inside and to see how big it is. Okay, as we enter the bookstore, you can see that they have virtually everything you could ever want, from school supplies to books to apparel. Okay, we just got done with the bookstore. Like I said, a lot of campuses I've been to, there is bigger, more exciting bookstores, but this one, does the job if you're a student here. So, something I also forgot to mention is Morgantown, being a college town, it is safe, and it is actually ranked usually in the top 10, sometimes even the top 5 of best college towns in the United States. So, even more of a reason to come to Morgantown, to West Virginia University. Like I said, the university is spread over pretty much all of Morgantown. Unlike a lot of college campuses that are more centrally located, even if the college campus is really huge, then at least it's centrally located, you can get to everything kind of within a reasonable manner. Here it's really difficult because it is spread out over the entire city. But there is a light rail system that connects all of West Virginia University, all the parts of it. So we are going to head to that station right now. As far as I know, it is the only one in the United States, but I may be wrong. So we're going to head towards it's called the PRT, and head towards the PRT station and get on that. You may have also noticed that campus is right now. Okay, we are coming up on the PRT station. As I mentioned earlier, the university is spread over a large surface area, pretty much encompassing all of Morgantown. This PRT is designed to get the students to classes so they don't have to walk or drive or park, especially considering the university is spread over such a large area. It began operation in 1973 and totals a total of 8.7 miles in terms of track length and has 5 stations. I had mentioned earlier that this was a light rail system. That is actually not true. It runs on tires. This system is fairly unique in that PRT stands for Personal Rapid Transport System, and the rider specifies the destination when entering the car. And depending on the amount of people in there are using the car, PRT can dispatch a car will travel it directly to that station. So as you can see, unfortunately the PRT is closed today, probably because classes are not in session until the 21st. But there is a glimpse of it. This will get you pretty much throughout all of Morgantown, or at least the university buildings. Something I also forgot to mention is the PRT is free to university students and faculty. If you are not a student or faculty, it only costs 50 cents, so it's pretty inexpensive. Parking around the university is also reasonable. So as far as universities go, which can be pretty expensive, it's actually not that bad here. Okay, as you can see, here is the medical school and the nursing school. It's a pretty big medical center, so we do a lot of your practice and research. It's also home to the Rockefeller Neuroscience Institute and the Children's Hospital. So it's a pretty large complex. Here's the football stadium. I will be coming back and doing a tour of this on my stadium blogs. but it is actually adjacent to the hospital, back over there. This is where the Mountaineers play. Here's the College of Law at West Virginia University. It's actually one of the nicer campuses, law campuses that I've seen. And also the corresponding law library, which is really, really nice, really convenient. Is also fairly big, which, a lot of law schools don't have their own law libraries, and if they do, they're very small. So if you want to go to law school at West Virginia University, this would be a good choice here. I had mentioned that West Virginia University has a forensic science department. This is actually really unique here because they do have a crime scene garage, and they also have a crime house, which is right there. And we'll come around there just to see the front of it. Makes you wonder if the crime house used to be a part of a crime or if it is used for their educational system, but it's simply labeled crime house, which is a fairly odd name for it. You can see right here, it's labeled crime house. There you go. Okay, that concludes my brief tour of West Virginia University. Overall, it's a really big campus. Morgantown is really not that big of a town, and the university pretty much takes it over. That makes getting in between all the buildings kind of an issue if it weren't for the PRT transport, partially because everything is spaced so far apart from one another. But otherwise, it's a really beautiful campus. Here are some other key points. First of all, this is a very, very safe campus and safe city, so you don't have to worry so much about getting in trouble. Also, the campus surrounding city are very, very affordable, both in terms of parking and living. And there are several different majors. So if you're worried that maybe you won't be able to figure it out or decide what you want to do or what major you want, there's a lot of different majors that you can choose from to help you out a little bit. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok. See you on the next one.